I congratulate my honourable friend from Eltham on securing this very important debate and on his speech. He's made many key points with which I wholeheartedly agree. Now, like many colleagues, I've worked closely with local transport users during my time as an MP, and I'm here today to share the concerns of constituents who have contacted me following the publication of the amended timetable. And as we've already heard from many others, it's fair to say that there has been widespread anger at the Department for Transport for allowing Southeastern to press ahead with the changes without consulting its passengers. And whilst I can appreciate the removal of this requirement during the pandemic so that operators could bring in changes more quickly, I think most here would agree we are surely now at a point when passenger numbers have restabilised. And in a response to a written question from my honourable member, friend, the member for Sheffield Heeley, the department stated that there will be less than 1% fewer typical weekday passenger services across the network compared to the current timetable. Well, I can tell you that users of St John's Station in my constituency are expecting to lose 19 services per day thanks to the rerouting of the Hayes Line's trains to Charing Cross. And I've received representations from two very active local organisations, St John's Society and Brook Mill Conservation Area Society, as well as from individual constituents. Now, St John's has already had its services reduced in recent years, and the walk to nearby stations, namely New Cross and Lewisham, is long and uphill for many, causing difficulties for disabled people and those with young children. And Lewisham in particular already suffers, as has been mentioned by many colleagues, with overcrowding at peak times and is woefully inaccessible. And the situation will only get worse as further large residential developments are completed in Lewisham, as many others have referenced in their own constituencies as well. And when the remaining peak time trains reach St John's, the next step on the line, they may be too full for passengers to actually be able to join the trains. And not to mention the environmental considerations of people being forced to use their cars when they would previously have opted to travel by train. And similarly, I know other users of Blackheath Station, my honourable friend's constituency, which is just over the border from mine, have been hit with the news that there will be no direct services to London Charing Cross during off-peak hours, and many peak trains will also be cut. So I will conclude my comments here, Chair, that while the overall number of services may not be significantly reduced, that 1% figure in no way reflects the impacts the changes will have on individual stations and communities.